I'm Annie Swinton, and I am the Director of Assessment and Accountability at Mountain Heights Academy. And I'm going to do a quick overview of the state testing since, as you may know, things have changed since last year. So the SAGE will no longer happen in Utah. Instead, it's been replaced with two separate tests. The first test is a 3rd through 8th grade test called the RISE. So we will be giving this to our 7th and 8th graders the first week and a half or so of May. And this test is a little bit different from tests that students have taken in the past. It is still computer-based, but it's what they call a multi-stage adaptive test. So it does adapt to their level, but it does so in stages. So all students in the same class will take the same first stage. Then depending how that goes, it will determine the second stage that they take. The nice thing about that is it allows the students to go forward and backwards within a section to double check their answers to make sure that they're comfortable with what they're submitting. Now this test does correlate with results from the SAGE previously. That means that we can continue to see growth students have made and we don't just lose that 5 years worth of data. Students in both 7th and 8th grades will be taking math, science, and English tests, and then 8th grade will also take the writing test, and this year it only has one prompt. The 9th and 10th grade students will be taking the Utah Aspire Plus, and this is a hybrid between the ACT Aspire, which is a pre-ACT, and the Utah Test Bank items. So the great thing about this test is that the scores are predictive of ACT scores. So students in 9th and 10th grade get a chance to see how they would do on the ACT based on where they are currently. Now the cool thing about that is it means it shows them what to improve and what to study before they take the ACT as a junior. Now the other great thing is they get to practice for 2 years in the same conditions as they will take the ACT. Hopefully by the time they're juniors, that means they'll be extremely comfortable with the test, with the types of questions, with the testing system, which will help them do better. This test does consist of the math, reading, English, and science, like the traditional ACT. And then our 11th graders will be taking the ACT, and this is given as a paper-based test on February 20th. Now, the cool thing about this is the state of Utah pays for one test to be taken the spring of junior year for every student. So normally you would have to pay for your student to take the ACT, but in this case, the state pays. And every student should take the ACT, even if their plans don't include college right now, because you never know what's going to happen in the future. And if you take the test as a junior while you've been learning the material, it will be so much easier than if you have to take it once you're out of high school. The ACT is a gateway to college entrance for most colleges, and it also offers students scholarship opportunities. The other cool things about the ACT are that it'll help save money on remedial classes by identifying strengths and weaknesses while they're still juniors in high school and have time to fix those things before they get to college. And if students are concerned about preparing, there's 3 great ways to prepare. So Mountain Heights offers ACT boot camps in the spring. There's also an ACT prep course that's an elective that can be taken anytime, and the state has free test prep materials through Shmoop. And if you have any questions about testing or what these tests are going to look like, please feel free to contact me anytime. My phone number is 385-237-8544, and my email is aswinton@mountainheightsacademy.org.